we have to prove that the sum of terms from 1 to n of 6r minus 1 is equal to n times 3n plus 2. So we've got the nth term of the sequence here, and we can just use that to find out the terms of the sequence. So when r is 1, then the first term would be 6 ones, which are 6, take away 1 is 5. When r is 2, the second term would be 6 2's, which are 12, take away 1, which is 11. And when r is 3, the third term would be 6 3's are 18, take away 1 is 17. So from that you can see that a, the first term, is 5, and d, the common difference, is 6. Now we're looking to sum these terms of 5 plus 11 plus 17 plus so on. So we're looking at Sn. We're trying to find out what Sn is. So Sn is n divided by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. And then for this one, n is still n because we're summing up to n terms. So we can't substitute in a value for n, but we know that a is 5, so 2a would be 10. And then we know as well that d is 6. And if we tidy that up, we get n divided by 2 is equal to 4 plus 6n. And if we divide, we've got to divide by 2 here. If we divide that by 2, we'd end up with n and then 2 plus 3n, which is what we need to get on the right hand side. It's the same thing. Question 5. For some value of n, the sum of terms from 1 to n of minus 2r minus 5 is equal to minus 160. Form and solve a quadratic equation to find the value of n. So let's write out the first few terms of the sequence so we know what a is and what d is. The first term is when r equals 1, u1 would be minus 2 times 1, which is minus 2, take away 5, which is minus 7. When r is 2, u2 would be minus 2 times 2 is minus 4, take away 5 is minus 9, and u3 is minus 11, and so on. So you can get from that the first term, a, is minus 7, and the common difference, it's going down by 2, so it's minus 2. We want to know the sum of the sequence from 1 to n, so Sn. Sn is, you forgot it there, n divided by 2, 2a plus n minus 1 d. And we know the sum of that there is going to equal minus 160. So the left hand side we can write minus 160. The right hand side we don't know n. We know a is 2, so that would be minus 14. We don't know n. And we know d is minus 2. If we multiply the left hand side and the right hand side by 2, we get minus 320, and then that divided by 2 would disappear. Inside the brackets, if we tidy that up, we've got a positive 2 and a negative 14, which gives negative 12. And then if we expand that bracket out, we've also got a negative 2n. Then I'm going to make everything positive, multiplied by negative 1, and at the same time expand out that bracket. And to finish off, I'm going to bring the 320 to the right hand side and divide everything by 2. Now because n stands for the number of terms in the sequence which had to be added together, you would hope n would be a whole number if we've done this right. So it should factorize, and it gives plus 16 minus 10. So that means that n equals minus 16 or 10. You can't have a negative number of terms, so n equals 10. That means the sum of the first 10 terms would give you minus 160.